Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over another premium hard question in the database/pandas category that I just solved on my own. So again, I'm pretty glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this problem without any assistance and again solve it on my own. So let me show you how I did it. This one is pretty straightforward and yep, so let's go over it. So basically you want to write a solution to find the popularity percentage for each user. What that means is so user 1 is mapped to 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 because you'll see user 1 to 2, so it's like a bidirectional relationship. 1 and 3, 1 and 4, 1 and 5. And so basically let's get that, and then let's get all the users together and then divide by that percentage. So for example, there are 9 users in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 divided by 9 is 55.56. So let's first get all the users in a list, and let's go through friends, v, and enumerate friends user 1. And again, because it's bidirectional, we can say d of v dot append friends user 2 of I. So the same row, and then d of friends user 2 of I dot append v. And let's print our dictionary. Excuse me. Okay, so if you print our dictionary, you'll see that we have exactly the percentage we need. And let's actually make this a set because we don't want to add duplicates just in case. And cool, so now let's get all the values that we ever have. So let's call this total is a set for I, v in enumerate friends user 1. We can just add v, and then we do the same for user 2 in case there are any values in the user 2 column that are not in the user 1 column. So totes.add v. Cool. So now we have our dictionary. We can just iterate over our dictionary, and let's say, so the percentage popularity is just going to be the length of dk divided by the length of total. And let's print k and pp so you can see. So the size of this divided by the size of total. So cool. So we now have our percentage, but we want to turn it into a decimal. So what we need to do is multiply this by 100. So we get 33.33, 55.55556. We just need to round this. So pp equals to round, pp to 2 decimal points, as I said right there. So cool, now we basically have our answer, and it doesn't matter which order. Well, you have to sort it by user 1 ascending. And so let's go ahead and create an answer list, and we can just append k and pp, and we want to sort it by the user 1, so let's print our answer. Cool, so basically have our answer. Now we just have to populate our data frame. So because user 1 and user 2 are not guaranteed to have the exact same values, we want to create a data frame and set our user 1 to a list of total, because that is guaranteed to have all the values from both columns, right? And then percentage popularity is supposed to just be, let's say 0.0, and let's print result. That should have our skeleton. Cool, so now we just have to populate our data. So as always, top to bottom, left to right, unpacking 0 and 1. So for a and answer, result user 1 of count is equal to a of 0. Result percentage popularity of count is a of 1, and then move on. And let's print result at the end. Cool, that looks correct. So let's return our result. Okay, submit it. And there you go, passes all test cases. Again, really happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question really easily without any assistance. And I found it was pretty straightforward, even though the runtime is not great. Maybe if we get rid of some of the print statements, it'll do a little bit better. So let's try that. Okay, tiny bit better, but yep, just glad that I was able to solve this one on my own. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.